What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live. It's Jose Rodriguez here. Shout out to the Built from Pain movement. That is my personal coaching program movement, right? That I run with men and I hold them to the highest level of accountability. So today, I want to speak about how to live the life you want to live. And as I communicate that very title, the first thing that comes to my mind is strength. And you'll understand when this video is over why strength is the first thing that comes to my mind. You see, people can often associate this with luck. People can often associate this with he was born into this family, so he gets to live this life, or he got that opportunity and that opportunity, whatever. However, the reality is it's none of that. The reality is that a man has to be strong to be able to stand for what he believes in, to be able to stand for what he knows he wants in life. And regardless of how the environment is going to act around him, he is going to stay true to what he knows that it is that he wants. And he's not going to break for nobody. That is how a man lives the life that he wants to live. We often see certain men living a different life, right? Where, let's say, for example, Hugh Hefner, right? Or Dan Bilzerian, living a specific life that it's different than the majority of people, right? Now, I'm sure that when they were growing up and said that they wanted to live a specific life, or if they said or didn't say, but let's say in today's age, they were like, yeah, I want to do this. I want to live this kind of life. What would they call him? You're crazy. You're a womanizer. You're a misogynist. You're this, you're that. So to be able to attain a life like that, you would have to go through all of this bullshit first, just like anything else, right? Any kind of life you want to live, just like any kind of business that you want to run. When I was getting into real estate, what were they telling me? The real estate business has an 87% failure rate. You're never going to make it, right? You're not going to do well. You should go into a business that's a little bit more easy to break into. And what did I do? I'm an exceptional man, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck it takes to succeed. In my second year of real estate, I got Rookie of the Year. Okay, sold over, I believe, $6 million worth of real estate, right? That's just the kind of man that I am. However, I know that other men that are watching this specifically, you're like that too. I know every single fucking man is like that, even the beta man. You guys are like that too. However, the difference is that you've been taught that you are, who you are, and you can't be anything else but, who you've been for your whole life. And that's bullshit. The main key to change is to tune into your mindset, to the mindset that you want to tune into, so that you can manifest the life that it is that you want. And now once you tune in that mindset, it's like a radio channel where you tune it into, I don't know, 333, let's say, right? And that radio channel is now tuned into 333, and you start to receive the opportunities that you would get into that radio channel, right? Now, what's going to happen? Oh, why do you have your radio tuned to 333? You're not like that. You should switch it back to, I don't know, whatever the fuck they would want you to switch it back to, right? 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, right? And that's where like the average of the average are. That's where everybody's safe. That's where everybody's not going to get criticized. That's where everybody's going to be liked, but not really liked. It'll just be fake likes, right? It'll just be, we're all just here smiling, pretending like we're doing okay. We don't want to trigger anybody's feelings. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, right? And then they're living a life where it's so complacent that it's so unattractive. It's so fucking unattractive. Why? Because as men, we're meant to be the best and fuck the rest. We are here to evolve as a species. We're not here to stay where we are, and be weak. No, we're here to grow every single fucking day. And if that's not what you're doing, you're falling behind. I've been saying this shit. So now that you know, why does strength come into my mind when it comes down to living the life that you want to live? Because of that exact fucking reason. The second that you make that decision, outside voices are going to try to criticize you as to why you shouldn't do that. People that are not even qualified. However, if you look at it, All the hate and all the bullshit comes from a lot of people that are beneath you. All the people that hate on you, that tell you that you're not going to make it, this and that, it all comes from people that are beneath you. People that never studied the things that you've studied, never been around the people that you've been around, don't have the life that you want to have. These are all people that are not qualified, trying to tell you what to do with your life. Why the fuck would you listen to that person? Unless you want to be like that person, then yeah, go ahead and listen to them. There's so many people that have so much to say, yet have nothing in life to show for it. And that's where the strength is going to be, because there's a lot of mind games. There's a lot of communication that is shooting your way, right? Trying to brainwash you and tell you that what you're doing is wrong and you should just get a 9 to 5 and be complacent like everybody else. Now, look, if you're afraid of being great, if you're afraid of going towards greatness every single day, then yeah, get a regular fucking job and stay there if you want to just be safe. However, be able to see it logically and be okay with the consequences. And don't come up to a person like me that's fucking doing great things, achieving massive goals, and come and try to tell me that, oh, what you're doing is wrong. You should settle this. You should settle for that. Making money's greedy, right? That's how they try to fuck with you, by trying to justify their own position in life as to why they are where they are and try to pin that shit on you. That's the culture. That's bullshit. And I want you to take a good look at the environment that's around you, including family, and ask yourself, what the fuck have these people been telling me all of my life? Has it been pushing you to grow? Has it been helping you? Or have you constantly been finding yourself in the same situation day after day after day? That's what I see a lot in the world of today, actually. People saying that they want to be different, people saying that they want to evolve, yet they're still around the same fucking people. They're still doing the same shit that they've always been doing. And then they ask themselves, why the fuck is my life shitty? It's no coincidence that you are getting hit with bad luck every single day. It isn't bad luck. You can call it bad luck, but it's not bad luck. You are literally causing that shit into your life. Now, those that don't break, those that have pure will and strength to stay the fucking course, they're not going to experience that shit, because that shit's for the weak. That shit's for the mediocre. We are the people that they look at and then say, oh, they got lucky. Motherfucker, I had to put myself in the position to get lucky. Nobody just gets fucking lucky, right? Even the person that wins the $1 million in the lottery is still not fucking lucky. Guess what? Because he doesn't know how to manage that money and ends up being worse off than he was before he had the fucking money, either on drugs, whatever. So before you start judging, understand that people that have accumulated a certain amount of wealth, a certain amount of status, is not because they got fucking lucky. Okay. Now, there's another side to it, of course. There's puppets, right, that play into a different agenda, that have or are perceived to have a certain amount of status, yet they're really being controlled by the big guys. They don't live the life that they want to live. They live the life that those guys want them to live, and they're puppets, right? So they give them a little money, give them a little this, give them a little that, right? Give them give them some cheese, and then they get stuck in the mousetrap. You went for the cheese. You got to enjoy your life a little bit, but we own you. And that's not the life that I want to live, right? I'm sure as hell that you don't want to live that life. And if you do, don't fucking watch my shit, because that's gross. Why would you want to live a life like that? So at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you as an individual have to choose the path that you want to choose. This is what I'm about. I know, who I am. I know what it is that I want. I've seen what nature's all about. I know what I must align myself with. I know what I have to do to be happy without compromising. That's the key. What is it that you want that you would be completely fucking happy with, right? Even if you're not happy with it at the moment from what the fuck you can experience when you're first starting off anything. However, you know for a fact that by you embarking in this journey, you are going to get what you want. You are. You just have to be fucking strong and stick with it. And that's where a lot of people fall off. Maybe they're doing good the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, 2 months, 6 months. And then they fall off again back to bad habits and old tendencies that puts them right back in the fucking same place. And I see this shit all the fucking time. However, look, this life is for the strong. This life is not just for everybody. This life is not just for the people that see it and say, oh, that would be good. That would be great. I wish this. I wish that. I hope this. I hope that. This life is for the people that speak it into existence. I'm going to do this. And next thing you know, right then and there, they're fucking doing it. Why? Because they're not afraid and they're not going to hold themselves back. They're going to continue to move forward. They're going up the stairs. They miss a step. They're going to go get right the fuck up and they're going to continue to climb up those stairs. Versus everybody else, misses a step, falls, comes tumbling down and says, I'm never going to climb this shit again. I'm just going to stay where I'm at. You're a fucking idiot. Straight up. Don't ever do that for yourself. Because why? Because that in and of itself is selfish. You were born and created into this world from a mating strategy that your parents had to put together so that their genes can come into the world and you can be here and thrive. And you're going to waste that opportunity. You're literally saying that you're a waste of fucking sperm. You weren't meant to win the fucking race. That's literally what you're saying. However, if you're here in the world, you have potential, you have capability. Recognize that within yourself. Anybody that has told you otherwise is a fucking idiot and they're probably a fucking loser too. So when it comes down to it, recognize what you're all about. Recognize who you are. You are here for the sole purpose of surviving and thriving and evolving. That's why we're all fucking here. And that's why I know that we have this shit encrypted in us where we want to be better. We want to evolve. Yet the mind games has taught us to be like, oh no, well, settle for anything, just don't be greedy, whatever. No, motherfucker, you're being selfish to your parents. Not even selfish. You're being a dumbass straight up by being complacent and saying, mom and dad, thank you for having me or whatever the case is, but I'm not going to do shit with my life. Like, what the fuck? Might as well not even fucking have kids then. No, unacceptable. The last thing that I'll end it off with is this. At first, when you're going into anything, you'll be ridiculed, you'll be laughed at, you'll be told that this isn't for you, this is not going to work, whatever. Then people will tell you, oh, you're doing great, congratulations, whatever, this and that. And then after that, they'll tell you, I knew you were going to make it, I knew you were going to always do great, and all that other bullshit, right? And I'm sure that you guys heard shit like that before, but it could not be, it's true. It's true. So when it comes down to it, stick to it, right? Couple months, couple years go by, people are going to start to realize why it is that you have what you have. Because the external world is going to catch up to what the fuck it is that you're going about. And the channel that you tune into internally, the external world is going to catch up. However, you have to be strong. You have to persevere. Not just with the people around you, but with the old patterns that you were tapped into as a being. The shit that your body's facing. So recognize that within yourself and continue to move forward. That's the only thing that you can do. Besides that, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. Check out the Built from Pain movement. It's going to be in the description. Share it with a friend if you definitely see the benefit, which I don't see why or how you couldn't, right? And I'll catch you guys on the next one, which will probably be tomorrow. Peace.